He was heading into Singapore on a quiet morning, just sending his fiancée to work like any other day. But what happened next turned their world upside down. A devastating crash on the Seletar Expressway left 32-year-old Malaysian rider Guo Jihong in a coma for 20 days, and he's still in the ICU fighting for his life. It all happened around 5:50 a.m. on 25th June near the Seletar Westlink exit towards the Central Expressway. Guo and his fiancée Lin Yingying, who had been together for 7 years and were planning to get married next year, were traveling from Johor to Singapore when their motorcycle crashed into the aftermath of an earlier accident. The impact flung both of them off the bike. When Lin regained consciousness, her right arm was fractured and her body covered with abrasions. But what shocked her the most was seeing Guo lying motionless, bleeding from his ears and nose. He was unresponsive and things looked grim. The Singapore police later confirmed that 2 cars and a motorcycle were involved in the incident. A 30-year-old driver was arrested for drink driving and careless driving. Reports say he had crashed into another vehicle earlier, and Guo's motorcycle smashed into the accident scene just moments after. Guo was rushed to Tock Seng Hospital unconscious, while Lin remained awake. Since then, Guo has gone through 3 major operations, 2 on his brain and 1 on his right shoulder. There was a moment of hope when he was moved from ICU to a general ward, but on the 9th of July, his condition worsened. Doctors found fluid buildup in his brain, known as hydrocephalus, and he had trouble breathing. He was sent back to ICU and remains under intensive care. His younger brother, Guo Jiasheng, revealed that Guo had been working in Singapore's F&B industry since he was 19. At the time of the crash, he was between jobs and waiting for a new work permit. He had planned to join Lin at the food factory she was working at. That morning, he was simply sending her to work like he had many times before. But now, the couple's plans to start a new chapter together have been cruelly disrupted. And on top of the emotional stress, the family is facing a financial burden. The hospital bills have reached a staggering $90,000. They've managed to pay over $30,000, but the remaining cost is becoming increasingly difficult to manage. How many more lives need to be shattered before drunk driving is taken seriously? Should harsher penalties be imposed to prevent these early morning tragedies? And who takes responsibility when someone's future is stolen in a split second? If you find this interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, 2230.